Hello, peoples. Welcome to AlphaX. I'm Xenodactyl, your host. A little bit of confusion, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what transpired at the start, but we're on the way. We're gonna start things off with a PVZ. This will be on Port Alexander, LE, and spawning in the upper left as the greens are representing Validity Gaming. It is Cebosaurus. And to the southeast has the red Protoss. Did I change the overlay? No, I did not. As the red Protoss for AlphaX, it is Quark. Starting things off with the standard low ground pylon of this matchup. Gonna be a gas first. It's a little bit unusual. Gas pool. So this could be a speed opener coming out of Cebosaurus. Could also be early banelings or even something like a one base roach. I don't know if I like that for this map. If he just goes with fast, I feel like if he wanted to play safe, then I could understand a 17 pool, then gas after hatch, because the speed is, like, is he gonna pull off gas once he hits 100? I'm not sure. At any rate, we'll see what this develops into momentarily, as that is now at 100 gas. And back at home, Quark is going to respect it with Cyber before expansion. I think this is a very prudent and measured response. Not really going for the full wall, aware that there is about a 17 pool. Maybe he's not sure exactly what it is, but it feels about right. And he's going to get that Zealot to complete his wall before the Lings can get to his side of the map. There is going to be that Roach Warren coming down on the back of this. We have not stopped mining gas, so this is a very committed opening from Cebosaurus, and it will have to find some purchase. We did it. Oh man. Alrighty. An Adept is being chronoed out behind this, and a Robo going to be the tech of choice for Quark. Robo units are very good at defending against roaches. If we do indeed see those roaches, there are 7 on the production tab. Wow. Cebosaurus is not messing around. Definitely wants to put the hurt on right away, and I just don't see this going well. The Adept is going to see the first couple of roaches. Doesn't need to see anything else, really. Quark should be getting down shield batteries, should be... Stalkers are fine, I have no qualms with that in this situation. Probes could be transferred, that would be nice. I really would like to see those shield batteries. Okay, 1 shield battery is being started. Do we have money for more? We have money for a couple more. Okay. This might be a little bit, delayed from when it could have been. The roaches are starting to chip away. Stalkers are here. I like that Sebasaurus has added these wings. They're going to make microing against this a lot harder. And the wall is currently breached, but Sebo hasn't quite... Okay, now his wings are trickling in. And things are getting dicey for Quark. Quark doesn't have his Immortal out yet. Priorities were not quite in the thick of things. It's a well-executed attack, finding that opening right before Quark was ready. And this pylon will finish, and another Stalker can be warped in. But the Immortal is still not out. That would have been nice 10 seconds ago. The Lings are going to surround it, and that's probably going to be the end of this game. Rogues are not good fighting units. I'm sorry to disappoint. GG will be called, and Sebo will move on. Bringing out our second platinum. Okay. Let's go find Ariok. I saw him somewhere. Okay. Oops. Ah! Okay. There we go. On to map 2. On to game 2. Who has seen Silly Songs with Larry? There's this song about Cebu. It's like a water buffalo, but it's not a water buffalo, but it is a water buffalo. That's what I think of when I see Cebosaurus. Anyway. Where is Warbuff? And what have you done with Xeno? Alright. Spawning in the upper right as the blue Zerg. Representing AlpX, it is Ariok. And his opponent, the Zerg in the green, it is ValidG, Cebosaurus. Thug? New pug life? New thug life? Oh, okay. Okay. We're gonna get the hatch first, coming out of both players. Ariok taking his a bit slower, as this is actually a 14-14. Okay. Remember how the last game was this cheese that was designed to look like, oh, maybe I expanded a little bit late. Well, we're gonna get another one that is this cheese that is like, hey, I went hatch first, but it was a 14 hatch, so I have 1,000,000 lings now. Good luck, have fun. So Sebo is doing a good job mixing up his openings, and I don't know if Ariok is gonna be able to stop this. It's a very it's a very hard build to get a read on, and then even if you get a read on it, it requires a little bit of micro. It's just not gonna be a fun time for Ariok if he doesn't catch wind of this. Sebo is already pulling his Zerglings in the back here. Good job hiding them from the overlords. Really trying to sell that story a lot. And okay. So Ariok is going to have a Baneling nest, and that is something that will definitely help him in holding the potential aggression. I don't think he should be moving out with these lings, as he's going to need every ling to defend when this hits its full force. He doesn't have that information, so maybe... Okay, well now he does. He sees all the lings going past his overlord, but does he see it, as they say? He is turning around, so I do think he is aware. He's gonna try for a wall. I would like to see him morph Banelings. Okay, there we go. Those Banelings are going to be morphed. They're not going to be done in time. The wall is not complete either. The queen is down. Things are looking very dangerous for Ariok. Ariok is... The Banelings do pop. The lings are going to back off for the time being. One ling does suicide onto the Banelings. Good maneuvering of Cebosaurus, going to clear out all the Banelings for minimal cost, and he still has a giant count of Speedlings. They are going to run into the base, getting on top of these lings as they are trying to defend that one Baneling. The last hope has fallen, and with that, Ariok should be happy. any money now. Oh, one lone Baneling was hiding behind the queen and does get some favorable trade. Okay, okay. There's some life left in Ariok. I was not sure how he was gonna hold, but he had a hidden Baneling that was able to stabilize for the time being. There's some life in this game still. This is why Ling Bane is so hard to cast. Well done, Ariok. We're gonna get a couple more Banelings. I don't think Sebo can break this anymore. Ariok may have enough to hold on. As long as, oh, that is not the connection he was looking for. But he has more Banelings where this came from, and just has to be careful with these. Okay. He's being really bold with the Banelings by themselves. I'd like to see him baby them a little bit more. Look at this. Okay. Well, some better Baneling control would be nice, but he is still even in supply. So Sebo still feels pretty committed, and with this wall largely finished, he could theoretically just, like, he doesn't have to keep moving out with these Banelings. He's okay. He is backing up. Ayah. Okay, that was a good trade. Sebo is bleeding out army. I cannot see. Okay, so Baneling connected, and this will get cleaned up. All right, back at home, it's more Lings. Okay. Sebo just wants Lings. He doesn't believe in an economy. What is an economy? I don't know what an economy is. Do you know what an economy is? Lings are going to run into the main base. They're going to find some purchase. Nope, there's a Baneling there. And more Lings come in. Production tab, thank you. I must have hit something somewhere. Where are we? 3 drones are making spine calls. Okay. The aggression has swung the other way, and the Lings for Sebo have fallen. The Queen will clean up the remainder of these Lings, I believe. And more is coming for Ariok. He's been getting decent enough trades with his Banelings that he can put the aggression on the other side. There are spine crawlers here, so he's gonna have to run past this location if he wants to get some real damage done. There is a roach horn in the back, and roaches are actually coming for Ariok. So Ariok actually has enough punch to his army that he could take a straight up engagement if Sebo continues to drone. But I think Sebo is aware of the threat on his doorstep. I don't think he's going to... well, that is a lot of spine crawlers. I don't know. I don't play Zerg. At any rate, Ariok is in a fantastic position. He has roaches before his opponent. He has the better supply. He has more workers. Like, everything on the map favors our blue Zerg for the time being after what was really a fantastic hold. I didn't even know he had some more Banelings morphing at home and was able to hang on from that initial push, and he now controls the map. He now controls what is the mid game. Alright, a couple Ravagers are here. They are going to allow him some range to chip away at these spine crawlers. Meanwhile, Ariok is taking a third base, so he's going to kind of diversify in all directions as he invests into his army, invests into his economy, and puts the pressure on Sabo. Sabosaurus is going to push back this Overlord. Overlord has decided to surrender its life for the potential scouting information. I don't know what he's hoping to see. That lair is morphing, which is nice, I guess. But it wasn't going to complete in time for tech to be dropped in vision of the Overlord, so I'm not sure. There are enough Ravagers here that he could start chipping away at them. Files are going down. One spine crawler will not. Oh, I can't tell. Okay, there it will. And the roaches are going to hold the line for Sabo. Ariok is going to be forced to disengage. Not the best of trades having to fight into spine crawlers, but doesn't lose too many of his Ravagers and still has some zoning capacity in his army. Don't feel like that was necessary, but had he done that earlier, before there was a roach count for Sabo, that could have gotten a lot done. But not once roaches were out from his opponent in a decent count. What are Ariok's upgrades at? Oh. No, that's not the... That's not it either. I don't know. Upgrades, there we go. +1. Nidus Worm detected. Nidus Worm emerging. I don't think Ariok is gonna be ready for this. This may get messy. This may turn into a base race. In fact, this is very much looking like a base race. I would like to see Ariok push into the main and kill this butt. Roaches are in Ariok's base. There is a Nidus Worm for, or there was a Nidus Worm for Ariok on the way, but that will not be the case anymore. There are still roaches and queens in this Nidus. Okay, that is being evacuated, and the Nidus is being under attack from the rear. Okay, Nidus is the only building that is defended at the present moment, and Ariok is going to... Okay, there are drones here, so Sabo is not committed to this one location. He can make drones in other locations, provided they can find a way out. Ariok has drones escaping, so that is good. He also is kind of plugging this gap here with his straggling wings and roaches, and the main force of Ariok is going to have to come back. These 3 roaches need to kill this extractor. The rest of this can bleed out. Ariok is going to take this engagement, and this is should be okay for Ariok as long as he takes the fight correctly. It's currently in his favor, and he can just muscle through this, I believe. He does have vision of the high ground, and Sabo is going to have that. Well, really well played by both players. Alrighty, so that will bring out their second platinum. No, that is... Looks like Automaton will be our third map. And it will be a PVZ. Dante gonna be there, platinum. Automaton. I have this like, I like Automaton and I don't like Automaton, and if anyone knows anything about my playstyles, that will make more sense. But anyway, that's me, not these players. Spawning in the bottom left as the red Zerg, representing AlphaX with the miracle defense of Banelings. It is Ariok. And in the 2 o'clock position as the purple Protoss, representing Validity Gaming, it is Dante. My words are slurring together a little bit. Don't have liquids. That could be part of the reason. I'm gonna get liquids. Did I even change the overlay? I probably didn't. Oh, I did. Excellent. We are on top of things, somehow. Okay, looks like we have a hatch first versus a wall first. The double gas, this is, where is... There should be a probe on the map for shield batteries. I'm not sure what Dante is doing here, but I feel like this pylon should be like here or here if you're going to wall this fast, unless he's just that paranoid of wall. And okay. This does not feel optimized, but he's gonna get a wall first. He is scared of lings. At least I thought it was hatch first. Was it pool first? Is that what you wanted, Nem? Lings are on top of this, Zealot, and they're going to kill that Zealot. The Adepts will be out in time to defend, so this one Ling is not going to find any purchase. It does confirm the lack of an expansion, which should make Ariok feel like he was in a pretty comfortable opening, you know? Maybe this was pool first. Maybe this was a 7-man pool. I don't know. I wasn't here. You guys were here. You guys tell me. We're gonna get a robo and a gateway, so on second thought, this seems deliberate from Dante. I don't like the location of this, unless he gets a prism and decides to ferry things over. I feel like you could have been a lot more assertive with where you're going to set up, and shield batteries would have been able to help you secure whatever more assertive location you selected, unless there was actual reason to do otherwise. Shield batteries are going to go down at home for Dante. Again, I feel like that doesn't help you if you're going to get aggressive. But, okay. Ariok is going to take his third base, and he is getting a road for him. I don't know if that is what he needs right now. I feel like he just needs a ton of lings, like... Well... Yeah, there's no shield battery, so a ton of lings. Like, just hold down the wing key. Feel like roaches are not going to trade well against the Immortal. Then again, Ravagers. I think I still would have liked it. Okay, the aggression is underway. Dante is not messing around, and he has just Immortal, and that is going to make short work of the roaches. Drones are being pulled in a precarious fashion, and they will wrap around. They should get this Immortal. There's no Warp Prism here, so Micro is limited, and it will fall eventually. There it goes. The roach will have the final say, and it says no. Stalkers are being warped in. They will pick off an Overlord that does not quite that is nowhere near supply blocking Ariok, and Ariok is going to hold on for now. The issue is the supply, the army is very much in favor of the Protoss, and Protoss units already trade pretty efficiently. So being down in army is a very dangerous position, as is Urg. In fact, supply in general is not in his favor. And with the Adepts, Dante will secure the win. What is the production tab? I don't know what the production tab is. Oh man, that's gonna be the. I just wanted to provide you with the original Brood War experience. Okay, where is our next player? I saw him somewhere. No, I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Excellent. Alrighty. What maps have we used? We have used Automaton, Repu, and Alec are out. Alright, have a good night, Miguel. Sleep is necessary. Drone's good unit. King's Cove will be our what is this game? 4th game? And PvP. Are we ready for Dante's Inferno? I don't think we're ready for Dante's Inferno. We have to go get some water. Alrighty. What is Ice doing? ISIS? Okay. I don't think I actually care. Okay. Soup is ready. And we will be underway on King's Cove. AlphaX is the rebranding reformation of Psyx, if you're familiar with that clan. We formed as of December 26th, I want to say, of last year, or was it 27th? I'm sure someone will be able to clarify that. But it was right after Christmas. At any rate, spawning to the southeast as the purple Protoss, representing AlphaX, it is If I Were a Soup. And to the top left, as the orange Protoss for ValidG, it is Dante. Probe Scout gonna come in for Dante nice and early. Possibly looking for a gas seal, not gonna find anything. And gonna walk right back out. There is an early scout for Power Soup as well. Sees the double gates and the double gas. So standard openings on both sides. And yeah. Pretty normal. What else have we here? Probe patrols, early scouts. Yeah, this is normal PvP. 26th. Okay, thank you, Nemesis. Adept's going to be the units of choice for If I Were a Soup, whereas Dante opting for the Stalkers. The Adepts are going to give more harass potential and scouting potential, whereas the Stalkers are going to be just more buff, shall we say. On this map, with such a large distance, the Adepts are not going to be as likely to find purchase, but with good micro, they can certainly pin the opponent for a much longer period. Dante not opting for that gas just yet. What on earth? No! Why are we not getting the production tab up there? I don't know anymore. What has happened? Oh, there we go. Okay. Adepts are in. They are killing things. Adepts are shading away. Adepts are running. Stalkers are here. Stalkers are scary. Stalkers are going to kill an adept. Just kidding. 2 probes did go down. And, are we gonna see a War Prism? Well, there's no 3rd gateway, so... I think Dante wants to expand, but he's kinda... Oh, the Adepts are... Okay, they're gonna cancel because good pylon block. And the expansion should be going down. 400. Where did the 400 go? An immortal. Okay. Expansion is gonna go down for Soup. And these Adepts are still on the map! Stalkers are coming in. Stalkers are threatening. Shield battery up in the main. Still no expansion. This is getting aggressive from Dante. Dante does not have a 3rd gateway, but he says it doesn't matter. He's just going to put pressure onto this. He's looking for a cancel, I believe. And probably will get the cancel. Like, the Soup can run down and defend this. There's no reason why he can't, but he doesn't seem like he's playing very defensively. Oh, he's gonna let it finish. Okay. That's fun too. Like I said, he can run down and defend this. He can run down and defend this. Right? Right? This is very low health! Okay. Goodness. Soup is, he's, letting the water boil a little bit longer, I believe. Okay, there is an expansion down for Dante, and the Oracle is gonna come in. It's gonna plant a stasis, I believe. Soup is a fan of just harassment like this. He doesn't really care to get drone or probe kills all the time, but he's often on point with that stasis, and we'll see where he goes from here. Gonna get a second Stargate, so Phoenix production is going to skyrocket, and the harass will be happening on this map. Probes are stagnant, they are idle, they are okay, they are going back. Stalkers are in position, this Oracle needs to be careful, it's going to fly right back out. Bye-bye. Stalker getting another shot, gonna look for the whole damage, not going to find it. Oh, here's another Stalker. Revelation goes down. And that Oracle is critically injured due to these Stalkers that now do extra damage to the Oracle. Observer does come in and see that there is army, that there is Phoenix, that there are things. And there are more Phoenixes. And Dante is going to have to power up on 2 bases and go across the map and get some work done soon, or these Phoenixes are going to just turn into a flying nightmare of doom. Okay, well, they are moving out, and the harass is going to continue, so Dante has his work cut out for him. Revelation gonna go down on the army. This is very useful as those Phoenixes will know where not to be. Don't know where the Phoenixes went, so. We do still have this Observer here. There's no detection for... Oh, there they are. No detection for If I Were a Soup to clean that up. I'd like to see him get an Observer, robo units. He does have a robo of his own. He is making it, but... okay, there's the Observer. It will probably kill the with the Phoenixes sitting there. It should be in range. Third is going down for If I Were a Soup, and the Phoenixes are tucked away safely, where the Stalkers cannot get to them. And If I Were a Soup is sitting on a 30 supply lead. You have been ignored. Alrighty. Nexus is halfway done. The Observer is being shot at by the one Stalker. It will fall. Phoenixes are getting a couple more probe kills and flying on out. Oh, that was... okay, so he's not aware of the third yet. A little bit of indecision from If I Were a Soup, trying to determine where exactly he should fly with his Phoenixes. I like this Observer positioning. It's going to allow him to say, oh, your Phoenixes are here. I need to have the majority of my Stalkers positioned on this side of the map. But the Phoenixes are going to come in, pick up a Stalker, and gonna try for the Immortal with the shield battery there. If he has enough Phoenixes, he will get it, actually. Ambitious, but it pays off. He does get away with it, as the Stalkers were a little bit late getting under the Phoenix. Phoenixes. Phoeni. Definitely Phoenixes. Okay. Probe transfer, because the Oracle did die to these Stalkers, but it got the tag off. Nice. Picks off the probes before the expansion goes down and runs back down to the natural. Blink is done, and trying to get a Phoenix will not do so. And I mean, this is just the macro engine. If I Were a Soup has been allowed to go on unimpeded, and just good Phoenix play, lots of Phoenixes. And Dante has just been on the back foot, has not had control of this game basically since the point that he could not kill the natural. And it's just that slow, suffocating PvP death that can occur. Phoenixes are going to come in again and find some probes. There are Stalkers here, but the majority of them are at the natural. The Archon is not going to get up here either. Oh, actually there is enough space, but it's all a moot point. Going for the Warp Prism, Desperation push coming out, Dark Shrine as well. Fourth base is on the way for If I Were a Soup, and yeah, adding on more gateways. Upgrades are even. There is Blink for Dante because he's been having to defend against Phoenixes, whereas there is no Blink for If I Were a Soup, but I don't really feel like that's an advantage by any means. Phoenixes are going to tuck themselves in this corner, stacking up so that they cannot be target fired. And gonna run over to the natural as there's nothing here. Picking up all the probes and getting 5 more kills, running back out. Alright, we have some Zealots moving across the map, and they are going to run into the third. There is nothing in position, but they're not going to find much purchase. Not to make up for being down 92 supply to 180 supply. That was nice. That was not nothing. 26 probes is not nothing, especially with this. Okay, this is something, but supply is still very much in favor If I Were a Soup. This is a massive army he has, and these Stalkers are coming out now. I feel like they should have gone with this attack. And Soup is going to, I guess whatever Soup was going to do is irrelevant, as Dante realizes he is too far behind and taps out. It's hard to play from that position where you have the Phoenixes, or where you're defending against the Phoenixes, and there are that many Phoenixes from your opponent. It's just not a comfortable position, especially on such a large map where it becomes hard to account for everything. So Soup really taking advantage of the long rush distance and playing the matchup well. Alrighty. Next map is going to be Cyber Forest. So, with this, our 2 best cannon maps are going to be taken care of. I don't know what race Chesapeake is, but we shall see soon. Soon and very soon. Zerg, it appears. PVZ, Cyber Forest. Okay, okay. Huh. Okay. Looks like we'll be underway. Power Soup versus Chesapeake. You know, Port Alexander and Kings Cove are already played, so there's no like Chesapeake Bay on like water theme map. Anyway, spawning in the upper left as the purple Protoss for AlphaX, it is If I Were a Soup. And to the bottom right as the red Zerg for Validity Gaming, it is Chesapeake. Oops. No. That's not what I needed. Okay. There's that. And, did I even do the overlay? I did do the overlay. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Alrighty. Probe is going to block the natural. And the drone is going to be sad. Probe is going to place a nexus sometime today. There we go. Hey! You were supposed to drop it. It was 400. There we go. Alrighty. Hatch gas pool. Slightly delayed from the probe block. And a cybernetics core to complete the wall. All things are normal. Gas pylon. Standard. Alrighty. I anticipate seeing Robos coming out of I Were a Soup. He's not, and I did say that plural, and he's not a fan of Stargates, so at least in this matchup, I should say. Oh, I stand corrected. Gonna get the Stargate. Maybe feels the Oracle was so successful in the last game, or maybe he wants the double Phoenix. I don't know. But I start talking, and it's that caster's curse, right? I just had to make it so that he would play the matchup standard. Alrighty. Probe is going to come in and run through things. Queen is out and going to put some damage on this first probe running through. The probe did see everything that there was to see, which is nothing, basically. I mean, not seeing something is also seeing something, right? You know that there is no fast flare, is no fast roach warren, your oracle can go across the map, all those basic things. There's no high ling count, you don't have to be worried about banelings. Or Observer is gonna come in and see the oracle pop out. Oracle will go across the map. Metabolic boost is just about complete, as is Warp Gate. And yeah, Robo is going down for our purple Protoss. And I think there's a Hydralisk then. Where am I looking at the map? Saying wrong. I think that's just the lair. I think that's just the lair. Yeah, okay. Can't have a... Oh, it's a roach one. Okay, good revelation to spot this lair and roach warren, see things develop in a standard progression, and we do see Robo, Stalkers are going to push out this Overlord, and a second Robo going down in the main base. Oracle is going to fly in, get 4 drones, and fly out. Very nicely done. Immortal production has started, and Oneling has found this third base, is going to try and find itself a meal, but these adepts are going to get rid of the pest. Ling Roach going to it feels like he wants to pressure that third, but he's not quite moving out. Taking the fourth, so this might just be defensive. But this seems like a lot of roaches for just defensive. Maybe he's wary of an Archon drop. Roaches are going to push in now. Yeah. They want this third. They want it bad. There are immortals here. There is a shield battery, but the shield battery has been exhausted. Stalkers as well. But I think these roaches will get the third. And that's going to be an expensive purchase, as the immortals are stepping off to cut them off on the retreat. Get as many of them as they can. I think that went okay for Chesapeake. It wasn't fantastic, but it's a sizable hiccup in the Protoss economy. And he got, there weren't force fields, right? So he was able to get away. Mostly. I see another shield battery somewhere. There it is. Some more pylons. Probes will be transferred back eventually. +1. Another gateway, charge, thermal lance. Thermal lance? Oh, Colossus. Oh, hello. And 4 immortals. Okay. Where are we? Oracle is flying around. It's going to tag the army. That's a nice tag. Nice juicy tag. Sees everything there. That's pretty much the entirety of the army. So any move out from Chesapeake will be interpreted as such. I see the Baneling nest going down for Chesapeake, and he is droning, so he definitely wants to take some economic advantage. I don't know to what end he intends that. Getting Hydras and Overlords now, so maybe just comfortable with 67. Maybe he was aiming for 70 and didn't quite get there. But anyway, gonna push into this third. There are Colossus now. Thermal Lance is complete, and another tag goes down on that army. Very useful to see exactly where the engagement happens when Zealots are munching away on those wings. And with 3 Colossus here, this Roach Hydra force is going to be forced to turn around. Alrighty. Gonna step up and kill the Overseer. Gonna take a 4th on the linear expansion. And a 5th is also underway for our Red Zerg. Lings are moving around. Poor Lings. Poor Lings. They gave their lives and didn't even see whether there was an expansion here. Poor Lings. Alrighty. Another Immortal is underway. Templar Archives. Gonna get some Archons or maybe Storm. He already has the AoE from the Colossus, but getting Storm is always appreciated by any Protoss. Well, unless you're the Protoss playing against the Protoss with Storm. But then, how did they afford that? Anyway, that is neither here nor there. Overseer going to run into the main, see what it can see. Storm is being researched and chronoed. Roach Hydra Force is camping the middle of the map. And both players are nearing max supply. The Red Zerg is completely maxed, whereas the Purple Protoss has a couple more things to add in, but is not far. Functionally maxed, shall we say. You're within a warp-in cycle of max, which means you can take a fight, means you have warp-in potential at home, should you so desire, and these 4 roaches are going to meet their demise. Running into the Zealots, into the Colossus. And the Power Suit is going to work on these rocks and push up. I don't know if you want to take this location. That is very precarious. Okay, swinging around to the other side. I'm gonna try for a different angle where the army is not set up. It does have a lot of cannons at this 4th base, I like that. And it's gonna get that fleet beacon. Should probably think about adding on 2 or 4 Stargates if he is going to make use of that fleet beacon. But he can still work with this army and get some trades. Zealots running in, Storm's going down. That is not bad. Mortals are. That was only 1 Storm though, but he has so many Mortals. Oh my goodness, that just melted. With the Thermal Lance, the Hydras are gone. With the Immortals, the Roaches are gone. And what does the Zerg have? Absolutely nil. Okay, 2 Roaches and a Hydra. A couple more coming out, and these drones are fleeing for their lives, but they will not be saved. Zealots are running by on this expansion. Protoss Force has swung around. Power Soup is in a commanding position. cannons here, shield batteries here. There is still a unit in the wall, and carrier production. If I Were a Soup is going to come back into this location. Hydras have been added in, but the Colossus are still standing, and Chesapeake is going to tap out. GG. Telepathy. I was just thinking he should kill those rocks. Oh. Every time you try to get Colossus, the Zerg always gets Lurkers. I mean, he had 4 Immortals before he got Colossi, so, like, had Lurkers been in play, that wouldn't have been the end of the world. He also had an Oracle, so he could tag the Lurkers. I feel like I really liked that coming, Mutas. Oh, man. Mutas would have been annoying. All the Protoss want to go back to Wings of Liberty, and then the latter reminds us, no, this is not. This is ICA time. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Nemesis. You are not allowed to build Colossus. The latter has spoken. I'm sorry, Salavanth. Your Colossus can stay in PvT. Oh, man. I think Paco Mike makes Colossus work. I don't know how he does it exactly. It looked that looked very similar to Paco Mike. Well, I don't think Paco Mike goes double robo, which is, or at least not very often. I have to watch more Paco Mike. Anyway, this is gonna be a PvT on year 0. Ninja K-Wick is going to be the Terran for Validity Gaming. Yeah, I think Colossus is one of those things that just works for some Protoss and not for all. It's not the standard, but it's not like, you know, outlandish. Anyway, spawning in the upper right as the Teal Terran, it is Validity Gaming's Ninja K-Wick. And to the upper left as the red Protoss for AlpX, it is If I Were a Soup. Oh my goodness, Sal. I'm going to buy time so Zerg can make broods. Gas first, going to be the opening for Ninja K-Wick and the proxy-ish racks. I like the mind games. I think as long as he doesn't like try to make this super aggressive, Ninja K-Wick can get a lot out of this fast Reaper. If I Were a Soup could have Gastelin in that situation, would have been nice. Or dropped a pylon here. But now he's gonna be forced to play from a paranoid position since he doesn't have structural scouting, as it will. And he's gonna get 2 gateways and another pylon. I think this is an appropriate response to what he has scouted. He has not really looked for nearby, and he's not gonna see this expansion. So Ninja K-Wick getting the opening advantage in the mind games. If our Soup is going to be playing very defensively, and I think it's going to benefit Ninja K-Wick. I don't think Soup is going to smell this out correctly and like properly respond. The Reaper is coming out now. It's not here before the Stalkers. Robo is going to be placed. The Reaper will get at him. Just kidding. I was thinking that it had enough space, but I guess Stalkers deal good damage against Reapers. Especially when there are 2 of them. Probe is moving out, and I think Soup may know something now. But there is a bunker here, so... I don't know about this. Cyclone's gonna be out soon. Okay. Soup is... Are you gonna run up this ramp? No, you're not. Yes, you are? No, you're not. Yes, you are. Okay. He has skirted past the bunker and is going to begin the game of microing against Marines. Gonna get 1 Marine. Zealot is here. It is suiciding itself onto the bunker, which is going to help. And the Cyclone is out. This is... Okay. Zealot is going to suicide. Stalker is going to run home. Stalker is not going to run home. Stalker is going to camp in the front, where it can be picked off by the Cyclone. Okay, now it is going to run home. It hurt me. The Stalker has realized the error of its ways and will repent. Alright, an Immortal is out at home. There is another Stalker. Warp Tech is nearly complete, and a natural has been established. Probe production is a-goin', and worker supply is seriously in favor of the turn. So good use of mind games coming out of Ninja K-Wick to secure this early game advantage, and the game shall continue from that point. Viking being patrolled to deter any drops from a potential prism. I like it. Very good. Very good. Stim is halfway complete, and we are going to see 3 barracks and a Raven. So this is going into the 3 racks Raven we've seen out of like innovation and whatnot. Very strong. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ninja K-Wick is in a pretty strong position, I would say. This Observer is going to have to give Soup the information he needs to adjust to this unusual position. I believe this is for Marauder. Huh? Okay, there's the concussive shot. That is concussive, right? Anyway. Observer has scouted the 3 racks. So he knows it's bio. He knows that there's a lot of push potential. He should be paranoid. He should be scared. He is building Colossus, which, with the shield batteries and stalkers, I think he can hold his natural. The question is going to be, how is he going to hold a 3rd? Raven is going to allow the Viking and Marines to clear the observer, so the exact time of the move out will be obscured by the combat shields is being researched, and that will probably be the trigger. This is actually 5 racks, so this is going to be very aggressive, and this must get damage done. There's no like, oh, I delayed your third, I'm gonna go home now. No. This must do damage. It's pretty committed, but it has a lot of push potential. There is a third going down. Scan goes and sees the army. Colossus. Thermal Lance is nearly complete. I don't know if the Thermal Lance will be here for this fight. Needs to back up towards the... Okay, Thermal Lance is done. Oh, okay. Interference Matrix goes down, and the Colossus is rendered inert. Terran is going to reposition, but that was not bad. A lot of those army units from the opening were kept for this engagement. This third is probably going to be cancelled, which I think is fine too. It's not great, but oh, actually, he's going to. So Terran has not found as much purchase as he would like. He does have a third on the way. Okay, this is getting some probes is acceptable, I think. Ninja K-Wick is up in supply though, so with the that is very annoying. This might be enough delay then, if he also gets this probe. It's the moral win, right? Not quite. Needed to be positioned like there, I think. But it sees the third. There is a drop, and Ninja K-Wick is still producing off those 5 racks, so... this is gonna be a bumpy road for Soup. He is getting some more gateways, and the drop is hitting the main. He's engaging the primary force, but he's losing a lot of probes at him. 5-7 probes have gone down, and I don't see this going well. Soup is lost his Colossus, he has lost his Immortal, and he is going to lose this game. The probes are dead in the main, and the third is nearly gone. Okay, some of the probes were evacuated from the battle, so I guess there's that. The third will be forfeit, and this drop will finally be cleaned up, sort of, not really. It's pushed back, but Ninja K-Wick will take the 6th game, bringing out the ace for AlphaX. I don't know what map is left. What map have we not played on? I think we have not played on Kairos. Oh gosh, that is not how to do this. Oh, let's see. That's what he's doing. Got it, got it. Makes sense. I did not understand. Oopsies. Okay. We figured it out! Life is hard. But we have brain, I think. Maybe. I think therefore I am. Descartes saved me. Oh man. Okay. I believe we have sorted it all for our last game of the night. To take it all home, it's a PvT on Kairos Junction. Alright, spawning in the bottom right as the red Terran for Validity Gaming. It is Ninja K Wick. Did I change the overlay? I did change the overlay, okay. And to the upper left as the pink Protoss for AlpX. It is the DT Queen herself, Nemesis. Ninja K Wick gonna go for that gas first again. Worked so well last game, and it's fairly standard. There's not reason not to, as much as sometimes it's not the opening you're practiced. Rack's gonna go down. Probe going out. Or SCV going out. Probe going out too, but it's not what I was... Oopsies. I think that probe was on tack. Nexus after core. And probe scouting. Sees racks, goes away. Does not want to die to a Reaper. Where is this probe going? I predict a pylon and a dark shrine in this location. Maybe a gateway as well. Probably a gateway as well. We have a probe that is not mining. This is the saddest probe I have ever seen. It wants to mine, but it is not. It is not to be. Probably a misrally that was never adjusted. Okay, it was fixed at some point apparently. Stalker is out. It will be here to shoo away the Reaper. When it hops into the main base, there it goes, and the Stalker is path the wrong place. Reaper is going to hide at this top location, and it's just going to chill. Okay, now it's gonna go in, and the Stalker is late to get back. Probe 1 will fall. No, the Stalker, the Reaper has moved on, and it gets nothing for its trouble. Okay. That was acceptable for the Protoss. Not what I was expecting. 111 going to be the opener for Ninja K-Wick. We'll see where he decides to take this. And oh, she moved. She put it here and not here. I guess she felt it didn't need to go all the way over. Anyway, DT's going to be the play of the game. And Robo has a Prism path queued to here. I feel like sometimes when I'm looking at Nemesis things, it's like following this long string of like, oh, you put it here. Okay. Widow Mine Drop going to fly. Why are we? There we go. Oopsies. I can't. Okay. Mine Drop. Gateway is being added for Nemesis, so she will have vision of this drop as it enters. Stalker is here, and probes have not yet been pulled. There they go. And the mines are 5 probes have gone down. Oh well. I believe the Prism picked up the mines, so yes, okay. Probes can go back to mining, sort of. Except I think only one Widow Mine detonated. Prism is going out. It's gonna need to find at least 5 SCV kills in order to make up for that, I guess, in a way. There is a Raven, and the GGs are gonna be warped right under the Raven. Oh man. Guess not. I'm gonna back off. Interference Matrix? No, not happening. That would have been cute. Prism flying away. Good attention from both players. Okay. Good reaction from Nemesis dealing with the drop as it was coming back in. And we're gonna see the same build, I think. Coming out of Ninja K-Wick, that 5 racks. The only difference is that there was not a proxy with this. Or fake proxy, I should say. Armor is being researched for our pink Protoss, and there is a robotics bay on the map. Observer is going to see this army. It will survive. I'm thinking, hey, you have a Raven right here. No, it's gonna be a merciful Raven. Scans for the 3rd, sees nothing there. I think that means Terran changes attack path, yeah. Gonna swing over to the other side. Protoss is not in position for this attack. Protoss is anticipating a drop, and this 3rd is pretty much dead. I don't believe Nemesis has what she needs to defend this army. Charge lots are running in, but between the mines and the tank, and the interference matrix, this is not looking good for our pink Protoss. Cannon is unpowered. That usually happens in my games. And Nemesis is not in a great position. The drop will reconvene with the medevacs will bring the army home, I should say. DTs are working away, but not gonna find much. 2 DTs for 3 SCVs and a scan. I don't know. That's not enough to bring her back into this game. It's like potentially justifiable in a proper macro game, but Nemesis is playing from behind, and that requires a little bit more out of these DTs, as that is her tech of choice that she is reliant on, in a manner of speaking. The Raven will allow Ninja K-Wick to clear out this one without any scans being wasted. And Nemesis has not yet gotten a third. A Colossus is on the map for her, and a second one is underway. Templar Archives is here, but I don't know. Oh, she took her third there. Right. Nemesis. Typical Nemesis. What am I thinking? Why would we take a third in a normal position? It is a way to get back into this game. Mine Drop is heading to this natural. There is a cannon, but I don't know if she's watching. I don't believe it. Okay, the probes are being open a little bit too late. Let's get the drop. That's nice. DTs were keeping the Terran busy, so Terran was not feeling comfortable to move out, but this Terran force is coming now, and this is... Compare this to this. Again, 1 or 2. This is a lot of Terran! I don't know about this Nemesis. Ninja K-Wick is having some ping that he is not happy with. I don't know where it is coming from. There's even a Liberator or 2 in this Terran army. Who has... Paused. Okay. Let me see if my bro is downloading something. I mean, that can definitely account for the ping. Yes, Nemesis is a girl. That is correct. Terran does have good units. Terran does have good units. But I feel like if the... like... I don't know. Anyway. This Terran has good units. This Terran has 1-1 versus only +2 armor of Nemesis. Army supply is 30 in favor of the Terran. and there's a good number of power units available to the Terran between the tanks, the medevacs, the liberators, the mines. I don't think Nemesis has sentries either. No, Nemesis does not have sentries. So she doesn't have the ability to like cut up the army as it engages, which would be really nice. It was downloading Spellbreak. Okay, we're gonna resume this game.
Game resumed.
Scan goes down, sees the army. Good interference matrix is gonna get rid of all the Colossus! Oh no! As if this wasn't already a difficult hold, this has become an impossible hold. All the gateway forces are cleaned up without any Colossus support. Now there are 3 naked Colossus, 2.5 naked Colossus. They are going to fall very quickly. Nemesis is in a terrible position, holding on for what she can, but I don't believe she has the gateway production to deal with the rest of this Terran force. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gateways, and maybe a 6th one at her hidden base. Yes, okay. There is a 6th one there. So she has 6 gateways. There's not a whole lot of Terran force left at this location, but that was a good pickoff for the Terran, and Nemesis is gonna struggle to recover. Now, on the plus side, Ninja K-Wick thinks Nemesis is on 2 bases, when really she is on 3 bases. I don't believe that is enough to make up for this state of the game, but I could be wrong. Stranger things have happened. Much stranger things have happened. Terran is gonna push up the center, and I believe Ninja K-Wick feels that now is the time to collect the W. Now is the time to end the game. I think that's what this is. Marauder going to stim forward and confirm the army unit, or units, or lack thereof, and gonna push in. And I don't think Nemesis can stop this now that the Liberator is set up. There are Archons, which is nice, but they have heavy arms, and the Colossus will fall, the Archons will fall, the Gateways will fall, and Ninja K-Wick will take the series. Well played to everyone involved. Okay. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern will be Starkiller versus the Zerg Lord on the Afrika channel. It will be a best of 9. Tune in to see a excellent ZVZ being casted by Rushi. Monday, there's Alpha EU Amateur Division, and yeah, those are my announcements. Thank you all for watching. I'm Xenodactyl, and I'll see you guys next time. I don't know why this media source isn't playing correctly.